Hello and welcome back to a Pokemon Infinite Fusion Randomized Nuzlocke. This is part 14, and last episode we started making our way towards good old Rock Tunnel, which we have right in front of us. For anyone that may be playing along, the game did also just have an update, as when I launched the game it said that I could update to 5.3.1.3. A little bit of a mouthful, but I have not done that just yet because I did sit down to record and I only just saw the message, so I haven't downloaded anything new. Maybe I will for the next episode, maybe I will forget one time extra. Pretty likely that I will go ahead and forget an extra time, but the game does have new stuff apparently. I should say new sprites. So, last episode we left off without getting our Route 10 encounter. We did get our Route 9 encounter though. So, to start things off this episode, we're going to go back, we're going to battle the trainers that we missed, because I want to see all the custom sprites that are available to us, as many different randomized Pokemon as possible. So I believe we didn't battle this woman? Yeah. And then we will go ahead and grab ourselves the Route 10 encounter, the Rock Tunnel encounter, and start making our way through Rock Tunnel. I don't know if we'll be able to get through all of Rock Tunnel, as it is a pretty long route. Also, Slug Knight is kind of cool. Hold on a minute. Slug Knight's kind of cool. I never thought I'd be saying anything to do with Slugma was cool. Slugma nuts, by the way. Classic joke. I'm just gonna Rock Tomb, and I think we should be fine. Especially as it's night, which means it could be fire flying. It didn't get one shot, so maybe not. But we do outspeed, that's all that we need. Slug Knight, though, cool first Pokemon. Once again, it's always the dragons that look cool. Which makes sense. I mean, they're dragons. It's hard not to think a dragon looks cool, but you know what? I'd like some other things to be as cool. I do not want to have another battle. I just want to see Pokemon that I've missed, such as the Super Bug Pokemon. I hope he actually has a Super Bug Pokemon, because I feel like we've been lacking in cool bug types. Muskull. I like the name more than I like the sprite, I'll be honest. We should be fine staying here, though. We might even outspeed. Well, we're not going to be outspeeding a priority move. The one time, I was like, maybe we can get Rock Slide to get a flinch. But no, it doesn't seem like that's going to be the case. And Gulpy. Again, I really like the name. What is a Gulpy? Golurk? Golurk? Or Golduck? Golduck. Golduck Fanpy? Is what my mind went to first, which is 4 times weak to grass, so if my brain did the thing, which sometimes it doesn't. If my brain did the thing, 4 times weak to grass, good counter? Oh my god. Okay, alright, we're on a roll. We're on a roll. Whether that will continue, we will see. At the moment, though, I'm pretty happy that I got a Pokemon right when it was coming out, because normally, I don't. And Nosedout. Well, that's Nosepass Houndour. That one's easy, though. You know? There's getting the difficult ones right, where it can be different things, like Gol being potentially Golurk, and then there's the one-of-a-kind Pokemon, really. Ooh. Oh, he's thinking about food. Or he's sniffing nearby food with that giant schnoz of his, I should say. Bonemerang will definitely be enough to KO, so I'm just gonna go for Bonemerang. I don't think we need to worry about doing a fake out first. Sure didn't. There was no way that we were gonna need to fake out first. Did we battle you? Yes. We missed an item. Hold on. I'm gonna go grab the item before I do the battle, because priorities. X special attack. There has been one time so far in this playthrough where I have actually considered X items. However, I don't think I'll ever be using an X special attack. He's so fancy looking. He's prepared to go for a job interview over there. Oh, damn. Okay. We got Fancy Horsey. I mostly think of X items when I think of a Pokemon that's very strong and I would like to set up a certain defensive stat to try and deal with it. Milotic Gardevoir? Oh no. Oh no. Why am I so afraid of this? I mean, we have electric types. Anything fused with Gardevoir, I'm just afraid if someone went a little bit too wild with the custom sprites. Okay, that's cute. That's cute. That's fine. That's fine. I was worried because Gardevoir, you know how people get with Gardevoir. You know how people get with Gardevoir. We should be fine through Spark. That's very cute, though. That's really good. I like the bubbles more than anything, which is nothing to do with the sprite of the 2 Pokemon being combined at all, and you could easily add that to a Milotic, but I just liked it. You know, just cute little bubbles. And Croco Eerie. Croconor? We should be able to stay in. Baneri. Baneri, another one that people get a little bit too wild about. Quick Claw. Oh, I didn't even think about the potential of Quick Claw. held items on Pokemon. If we lose a Pokemon because a Quick Claw procs on a Pokemon that we were outspeeding or something like that, I will be a little bit sad. I think that was all of the trainers that we were missing, meaning it is time to get ourselves an encounter. Unless there's an item here. There's not. Okay, never mind. There is an item up here that I missed, though. This is still Route 9. This is not an encounter area. So we don't get an encounter here. Even if we had ran into one. Route 10 starts here, which we have cut to go ahead and go to the grass down below, by the power plant. We might be able to get a power plant encounter as well. But Route 10. I could go and grab little Fluffsy, but I think Fluffsy's a little bit underleveled compared to things at the moment, so I'm just going to go ahead and lead with Tortellini because we have Thunder Wave and get our encounter, which is... Oh my lord. While that's the coolest encounter possibly that we have, there's no way we catch this. There is actually no way. Right? It's a Metang or Metagross, one of the two. I think Metang, maybe? If I had to go by its appearance with just like the 2 arms, because I feel like Metagross would have 4. But Metang Genesect, there's no way we catch this. Lock on, that's fine. I would really like to weaken this as much as physically possible. Razor Leaf would be very resisted. Honestly, a lot of our moves are pretty resisted. Steel-type moves would be pretty resisted. I'm gonna go into Eugene and Fake Out, and I want to see how much damage a Fake Out does from Eugene. It definitely lives a Fake Out because it's part Steel. Lock on again, that's fine. Bug-type moves are a little bit scary, but this is worth it. So, we go for the Fake Out. Okay. Okay. That's not ideal. I would have liked it to do like a quarter, actually a little bit less, so we could whittle it down a little bit better. Let's go into Mibbles and Fake Out again, and we'll see how far the Fake Outs take it. I'm very afraid of KOing this. Takedown. New plan. We go into Wizard because it's going to whittle itself down with Takedown anyway because it's part Metang. So we just need to be as tanky as possible and take as little damage from Takedown as possible while we throw Pokeballs. That's the new plan. We have Fusion Balls. I would love to get it in a Candy Ball, but that's a lower catch rate. I don't think we have any boosted catch rates against this, so we just Fusion Ball. Because that is the highest. That is our boosted catch rate against it, I guess, because it's fused. That's what I expect. Yep. Fury Cutter will get decently strong, which is slightly scary, but again, resisted. There's no way. Are Fusion Balls, like, cracked out of their mind, or are fused Pokemon's catch rates bugged? Or is it counting the catch rate of the Pokemon that it was randomized from? I refuse to believe that we caught a Metang on the second Pokeball. Or a Genesect. Either way, that's such a cool Pokemon. Bug Steel is also such a good type. What on earth do we call Metang Genesect? Do we just call it God? I think of all of these cool names in my head, and then I have one random name that pops into my head from something so stupid, and the random name is the thing that sticks, but I literally just mixed Steel and Bug in my head, and I wanted to call it Stug. And that's what stuck in my head. We're gonna call this incredibly powerful Pokemon Stug. Why am I like this? Why am I doing this to this poor Pokemon? But either way, Stug is amazing. We're gonna go and take a look at that immediately. What other thing can I have caught? Okay, we already have Silveron, so... Skittles, you're beautiful, but... it might be time to think about maybe a team change, because that is a Pokemon that I would like to use. We don't have anything leveled at the moment, so it won't be on the team for this episode, but next episode, maybe. Steel Bug. Calm Nature, that's fine. Its stats are just good all around. Moveset's a little bit lackluster, but it will get better with time. That is overall just a very cool Pokemon, though. That is a very, very cool Pokemon. Okay. Okay. with that aside, there are still more encounters to get, and I don't think any of them are going to top that. I feel like that's going to be the best encounter that we get today, and if we get something better, then I might be screaming. We will see. But for right now, can I get into the power plant and get an encounter in here? See a purple Pokeball down there if we get Surf. Power plant. Encounter. See, it's just not quite the same, is it? It's just not quite the same power scale. You know, you've got Stug, which is like really near the top, like beaten out by like an Arceus Giratina fusion, and then there's this, which I won't lie, is going to become a Cloyster fusion. And people make fun of Cloyster for how it looks. All right, I'm worried how people have fused Cloyster and Cloyster. I can't imagine it's gonna be pretty. I imagine it's gonna be pretty weird. It could be cool. The Shroomish Tower was kind of funny. It could be funny. The bivalve Pokemon. You don't say. We could call it Bibby. I like Bibby. Bivalve, BB. I like Bibby. And what do we have over here? Oh. Oh, I was gonna say, this could technically be a static encounter because of Voltorb, but it seems like Voltorb was what we got already, and that's dupes now. That's so unfortunate, actually. That's like the worst case scenario. That is actually a horrible scenario. That's so unfortunate for us. We now can't get any, like, Voltorb static encounters. Is what it is. Is what it is. The TM is what I'm really here for. TM45 Attract, which is also not the best TM. I don't think we have any other reason to be in the power plant just yet. There will come a time when Zapdos will be a static encounter in there. And that will be an encounter that we can come back and grab. I don't think we can grab that just yet. Even if we could grab it right at the second, it would probably kill something on our team, and that would not be worth it. So, right now, Rock Tunnel encounter, I guess. We're just going to go ahead and get all of them. Why do I see... Oh, I was seeing the corner of the building. Right. I thought that was like a trainer cap or something. Well, with that said and done, let's go ahead, heal up our team a little bit, because everyone took a slight bit of damage. And I guess we'll battle the trainers outside Rock Tunnel. We might not even be making it into Rock Tunnel this episode, if I want to keep this at 25 minutes. Like I said, I was going to try and keep episodes. We might just poke our noses in and get the encounter by the time we get there. But you know what? We're in no hurry with this run. We're here to have a good time, not to rush through it. Beauty Heidi sends out Alligator. Ooh. While I feel like there's so much going on and that's not my favorite, it is kind of like patchwork horror. You know, with like a sewn-on face down below, the normal face with all the spiky teeth, got red spikes all over. It's kind of like a really cursed doll of horror, is what I see from this thing. We did get our attack lowered, but I'm gonna Rock Tomb and lower its speed. With my attack lowered and my defense halved, though, I think I'm gonna swap out. That damage also wasn't amazing. It was okay, considering we're intimidated, but it wasn't the best. How do we want to deal with you? It's always Wizard. It's just always Wizard. We're immune to poison, we're neutral to water, we can hit it back with super effective electric type moves. It's just such a good type. I say it every single episode, and I probably will continue to say it every episode, but it's such a good Pokemon. Now, will Wizard be beaten out by our new Steel type, is the question. That will be interesting. Twig, that sounds like it's weak to Draining Kiss, because it's part Umbreon, and Turtwig is a grass type that we're weak to, but that should be fine. He's so chill. Have a kiss. Just for you, Twig. Just for you. Feint Attack, that's fine. That's baby damage. That's not going to do anything. We can't Cute Charm it. Could I refuse skills to get its other ability? Yes. Have I done that? No. Should I do it? Probably. But at the moment, I'm not too worried. Got to get stronger if I want to collect gym badges. Would I have another battle? No. I just want to see if anyone will give me free stuff. Is this a double battle? I like the idea of having Eugene for a double battle. And I guess Rock Slide hits multiple things. Is this? No? Defense is the best offense. I'll teach you the move Iron Defense. Show me the offensive move, please. Iron Tail. That's strong. Twice as powerful. 3 out of 4 chance to hit. We can't use the Metal Claw attack boost at the moment. And there are a lot of times when if I was going to use Metal Claw, I could just use Aura Sphere. The only time the Iron Tail is going to be useful is if I'm trying to hit like a Fairy type. Because if it's a Rock type, I can Aura Sphere. If it's an Ice type, I can Aura Sphere. And we resist Fairy, so if we're fighting a Fairy, I should be more okay to Iron Tail, and if I miss, I shouldn't get O-Code. I think we take it. I think we take Iron Tail. That seems worth it to me. I don't think it's worth putting on anyone else. I'm just going to put it on Wizard because it's Stab. Wizard got better again. Wild. Of all the Pokemon I thought that was going to get better again, it was not going to be Wizard, but let's see what our encounter is going to be for Rock Tunnel, shall we? It is. It is Dupes. I'm absolutely certain that this is, in fact, a Geodude. Our Skittles is a Geodude randomized for sure. Venotortle. Okay. Okay. Venomoth Blastoise could be very interesting when fully evolved. I really need to, like, sit down and try and evolve some of these Pokemon to see what they turn into. But we should be fine to just Thunder Wave. We're not weak to anything that it has. And this shouldn't... Oh. I take it back. We're weak to one thing that it has. I'm just going to throw a ball. It does have Star Catch Rate, but I mean, my perception of catch rates went out the window the second we caught Genesect Metang. So, I'm just going to roll with it, and we'll see how it goes. Poison Powder does make me want to swap out, though. Again, into Wizard. Because it has Poison-type moves, and Bug-type moves, and Normal-type moves, and, like, a Water-type move, possibly, but, like... Such a good Pokemon! Man! Maybe second Pokeballs are just really good if they have a low catch rate. Who knows? Second Pokeball Charm? Normally they say third time's the charm, but who knows? The Turtle Insect Pokemon. He's kind of cute and fuzzy. This is a Furby. That's what this is. It's a Furby. That's all I'm seeing. It's just a Furby. There's nothing special about it. It's just as cursed. That's all we need to know. You do have 10 Super Repels. Whether that will make it through all of Rock Tunnel, I don't know, but it will at least get us a little bit of the way in so we can start making a dent in this place. And I kind of want to battle as many trainers in here as possible, so we probably won't make it through the whole place today anyway. Maybe I can go and grab some more Super Repels before next time. What am I looking at? What happened to this Nidoking? What are you with? Graveler? Graveler. Okay. We can Fake Out. That's fine. You don't have any Inner Focus or anything, and Boomerang should annihilate you. Yup, good. Glad I put Mibbles in front to get the XP. Trying to keep my team as evenly distributed as possible. Also, Mibbles isn't too far off of evolving as well, which makes me kind of want to keep it in. Maybe we just use Mibbles and see if we can get Mibbles to evolve. Whether Mibbles will evolve into a custom sprite or not will be interesting. If Mibbles doesn't evolve into a custom sprite, I did say the rule was going to be that we would replace it with something that does. Maybe it'll be replaced with our Metang Genesect. That could be an option. It could be. Alright, we can go down here. Do we have anything on any of these corner tiles? Doesn't seem like it. And let's see if we can get Mibbles evolved today, shall we? Pokemaniac Ashen sends out Hydreigon Ekans. It's a little scary. Again, I think we'll find a Fake Out. Fake Out does some good damage. Boomerang would be super effective, provided it doesn't have Levitate. We didn't get intimidated when it came out, so it probably has Hydreigon's ability, not Ekans. I'm gonna just cut under the assumption that it has Levitate. We do outspeed, which is nice. We have a berry. Aya Papa Berry. Dragon Breath, that's fine. We can just cut again. No Dragon Rage. Dragon Rage is always scary. Until you're like... Well, I guess at this point it'd be a little bit less scary because we're above 40 HP, obviously, but... Interesting. For catching Pokemon, Full Swipe, very good. And we also now have the Shears, is what I'm thinking. And because we have the Shears, Full Swipe isn't that much worse than Cut. The only issue would be if we used Cut, it crit, got it to like 1 HP, and then we got annihilated because it didn't KO, because obviously we're using Full Swipe instead of Cut in this scenario. So that would suck. But for catching Pokemon, I feel like this is really good. Is there a time when we wouldn't be able to just Technician boosted Bite through something, and we would need to use Cut instead? I don't know. I'm going to replace Cut. I don't think we need it. And Pidgevial. That I will swap out against, though. We should be fine to just go ahead and hit that thing with a Brave Bird, which will probably be overkill, but I don't know what type of Pidgey it is. Is it a Pidgey? Is it a Pidgeot? Who knows? It looks like a Pidgeotto to me, and a Grovyle, but either way, Brave Bird should absolutely annihilate it. There should be no surviving this in any world. Good. And a crit, I'm so sorry. Actually sent into a Shadow Realm somewhere. Actually annihilated. Nope, I don't want a rematch. Didn't even mean to click on you again. And we will continue with Mibbles in front to get all the XP. An Incubator, right? Yep, money. Okay. We take money where we can get it. Have anything all the way down in this corner? I feel like this is a corner, yeah. A Dubious Disc. You know? Considering that item basically removes a Porygon 2 from the game to replace it with a Porygon Z, yeah, I like that item. It's a good item. Leafreon. Oh, Flareon. Wait. That's a Leafeon Flareon. Yeah, I guess that makes sense with Rion. It's weird that it has the R in there when I don't feel like any of the others would. Like, does that mean that Flareon's starting, like, prefix is just fla? Like, Flaffy? Weird. Weird. No reason not to fake out. So bonk. We might even just be able to Bone Meringue it. I really want to get Mibbles evolved. This is where I start making stupid decisions. We do outspeed, we do Bone Meringue, and it works. Was there a reason to do that? No, that was silly of me. I shouldn't have done that in any world. Okay. Darkrai Chinchou? Darkrai Chinchou. I'm slightly afraid of Darkrai Chinchou. Just a little bit. Just a little bit afraid. But we should be fine with something. Fine with something. Eugene, I guess, works okay. It's pretty neutral to what Darkrai has. It resists what Chinchou has. We should be okay here. The Darkrai sprites, man. The Darkrai sprites are so good. It's so terrifying, but also so cool. Again, no reason not to fake out. Holy fake out damage. What? Chocobo Berry. Hey, you put that away. We can Razor Leaf, and we should take it out just fine, even if it is part electric, which it was. The person that made all the Darkrai sprites, though, he literally, like, I think I said this in the beginning, he sprayed every single fusion that can be fused with Darkrai, and they're all so good. One of them is, like, Darkrai Steelix, which is... That might be one of my favorite sprites in the game. In fact, it is one of my favorites. I don't know if it is my favorite, but it's certainly up there. And Pika Wrath, Pikachu Poliwrath, I think we stay in. Well, we're weak to fighting. We are weak to fighting. Our team is pretty weak to fighting, though, so I guess we're staying in. That is very scary, actually. You're probably electric fighting, meaning this was actually very stupid, because I was thinking about electric water, where Razor Leaf would be super effective. I feel like I should have swapped out. I made a terrible decision. Tortellini does have Volt Absorb. Tortellini does have Volt Absorb, and will resist water. Doesn't resist fighting, but it does have a lot of HP. You going for a fighting type move? Do you have like submission or something? Electro Ball. Volt absorbed? Good. Good. Don't have much to hit you back with. I mean, double kick, I guess, is our strongest move. Quick attack is fine. Oh, that's some good damage. Oh, that was a crit. That's why. I was like, wow, that's such good damage. He tried to Thunder Wave us. We get our HP back. From a status move, which is always kind of weird. Double kick will take out the Pika Raft. Good. More delicious, nutritious XP. And let's see if we can grab maybe one more trainer battle to try and get Mibbles a little bit more XP. We can go ahead and Super Repel one more time. Hello? I got lost, but you'll help me find my way. I am also so lost. I might actually just leave myself in the middle of this tunnel in between episodes, which feels... It just feels like something I shouldn't do, but I might do it anyway. We should be absolutely fine against this to just fake out Bone Meringue. I don't think there should be any wild... See, this is a situation where Cut would be kind of nice. But Bone Meringue will still KO. We just have to land it. Which, admittedly, is riskier, but it should be fine. No rematch from you. No thank you. Do you have any items on any of these? Doesn't seem like it. Tiny Fin Path. Oh, corner. 2 Tiny Fin Paths. Damn it. Hit me with your best shot. Come on, we're getting Mibbles evolved today. It's happening. That's the goal that I've set in the back of my mind. Pin Lotion. That's cool. That's cool. Gonna fake out. Nice flinch. Bone Meringue should be fine. Flame Wheel, you got speed. Makes sense. Typhlosion's very fast. Oh. Okay, that's fine. I'm always worried that it's gonna be like Citrus Berry, basically. I'm always worried about Citrus Berries. And Lighter, which I'm going to stay in against and then swap out for the XP. Lairon Haunter. Tortellini should be fine to come in against this and just Bubble Beam it. Although, Steel... Is Steel poison? I mean, it'll probably have Levitate, so I don't want to Bone Meringue it, but... Lairon first, so yes, Steel. Okay. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I was thinking about the rock typing for Bubble Beam specifically, but I mean, neutral Bubble Beam should still be fine. Protect, you fool. You've wasted your turn. We do have Fire Pledge. We do have Fire Pledge, now that I think about it. That would also work. I keep forgetting that this is even part Combustion at times. I keep forgetting we have a Fire type move. Mibbles, level 28, which I think is the level it evolves. If I've got this wrong, then that's going to be embarrassing. Okay, yeah. Is it still... Oh. 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 That's a custom sprite, alright. The fishbone. The little jousting sword of the fishbone is kind of goofy. He's pretty goofy. Do we want to learn Swift? No, we're a physical attacker. He's pretty goofy. He's a pretty goofy guy. You know, I haven't tested in a while, but do we have another form? Sprites. Snack Snoots. It's a good name. It's a good username. No, there is not another form. I wonder if Metang Genesect might have another form. I could see Metagross Genesect having another form for sure. So I imagine some people have wanted to sprite those two together. That sounds very interesting. But for right now, that is where we're going to be wrapping up this episode. This is a very strange place to leave off an episode. It makes me feel a little bit yucky inside, a little bit icky. But you know what? We're going to do it anyway. So if you guys have enjoyed this episode, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado,